What's going on, guys? I'm Manny. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're here for another contract block with Amazon Relay. This is the last day of the Amazon Relay contract block week. So after today, this week will be completed as far as contracts, and then tomorrow is Saturday where I'm gonna get something on the load board for tomorrow night, which I may be looking at a Loretto round tripper because those loads been looking very, very promising all week. I wanted to show you guys is last video before that I talked about Wi-Fi for the semi truck, and I actually got my T-Mobile Wi-Fi in the mail today, so I'm actually testing it out. It was the 80 bucks plan. Now the device comes in a white box, and it's the white version, and it has all these cables and connections underneath. Pretty much gonna go on the Google Play Store and open up that T-Mobile internet. It's a T-Mobile logo with a Wi-Fi logo, and that's how you're gonna set up the device. Guys, it is simple to set up on that. You're gonna either create a new user on that app or whatever, and then you're gonna add the passwords on the back of the device, and then the admin password on the app, and that's pretty much it. You set it and forget it, and your internet should be connected, and it'll actually show you your connectivity status. I did ask them about the bigger black one that they had, but I guess that was the older version, so this is the newer version they got. I'm testing it out today. If you're running Amazon Relay and you don't have Wi-Fi in your truck, this device may be an option. I have T-Mobile anyways, so when I ordered it, it's gonna go on my next payment. So I didn't pay anything. I just waited a couple days. It came in, and we're testing it out. Now my last Wi-Fi that I had was this little puck here that I was pretty much paying $100 a month for 20 gigs, and I believe this is $85 for 200 gigs. But we'll see. I have all my devices needed right now. I don't have a TV in here, but we just have our cell phone and our tablet connected because I have the Amazon Relay app running constantly, and I don't want to be running through all my personal data. So now that I have that, that's going to be an additional business expense. But yeah, we're here. We've been going to Katy, Texas all week. So now we got a preloaded trailer hooked up, and we're headed back over there to Katy to pick up a loaded, and then bring it back down to, where am I bringing it down to? Bringing it down to Kyle, Texas, and then from Kyle, Texas to Buda, and then take an empty trailer from Buda straight back to the house. So very minimal deadhead miles this weck. I either had a deadhead 6 miles to one of the locations, or the 8 to 10 miles to one of the facilities, and then back to the garage. So very minimal deadhead miles to the starting points and ending locations, which I was very, very happy about. We averaged this week about $1.80 as far as the miles, cents per mile. It's around the $1.80 because I've been going to Katy. This is gonna be like the 5th day going to Katy, and I believe today is 375 miles is what we're doing. So we made it back to Katy, Texas. You know, we've been here all week pretty much, and there's just heavy traffic at the gate. Super heavy traffic. And yeah, the internet was working pretty good, so that's a good thing. Right now it's sunny, it's humid. It's supposed to rain really bad, so I really want to get out of here because Houston is really bad area when it comes to rain, as well as the highways. All these highways tend to flood on the roads while you're driving, and you're more prone for the truck to hydroplane depending on how fast you're going. So I hope that this trailer is ready so I can just get out of here and head straight to Kyle, Texas. But I don't know, we'll see. Just a lot of traffic today. You know, it's Friday. It took forever to get here. You know, it's like Texas is so big. It's like, do people even work? You know, it's almost like if people play hooky at work on a daily basis and you have traffic on Fridays that starts earlier, like 1 p.m. there's already traffic, but it's like almost a normal thing on I-35 where it's just a ridiculous amount of traffic at all hours of the day. It's turning into the small Big Apple or something, man. It's getting bad out here as far as traffic. If you have not already, go ahead and download that Mudflap app. That referral code that you see right there in the description, you can go ahead and start saving money on fuel at any place that you are located. It updates, they add more fuel locations every day, and you can find the cheapest fuel on your route, and you're able to trip plan much faster. So today I'm gonna be heading back to San Antonio. I need to fill up, so I'm probably just gonna hit up this location right here, which will be a what is it called, the Road Ranger. So I'm probably gonna go there, or we got another cheap location over here in Seguin. What is this? It's another Road Ranger. Yeah, so Road Ranger it is. Alright guys, so they put us in the tractor parking. Our trailer is not ready to go back to Kyle, Texas, or the direction of San Antonio. So since we're here waiting, I'm going to show you guys the current load board status on what's going on right now. We can talk a little bit about it. So let's see. Alright, so there's some loads on the load board right now. We got some decent paying loads. 4 stoppers, all about 280, 240, 226 miles. And these are going from San Antonio to Austin, Austin to Houston. Alright, so let me stop the refresh here. 659, so 291 is the rate. The base rate is 520, fuel surcharge 101, and the tow charge is $37 is what they're giving you. So base rate is 520. That's not too bad, guys, because my contract shift is 522 plus fuel surcharge. So my fuel surcharge is a lot higher than the 101, but it gives me the enough fuel surcharge to head back home. So that's a $500 a day one way, and you still have time on the clock to maybe you can wait around and find something else. These are the same routes. This one is at it's going up, but you see how it 291, so they're still updating on the rate per mile. We got another one here from San Antonio to Dallas for 259. Let's see, that 259, that's going to give you that 600 base rate and $126 in fuel. That's really good, actually. Really good. That's why I want to show you guys the load board right now, because if it stays active like this the next couple weeks, then I will be going back to doing load board work, because when I do load board work, I try to find something heading to one direction, and I usually wait a couple hours and something will pop up to head back home. So usually if I have to grab it at a cheaper rate, I will. But what I'm worried about is how much can I make with that base rate. 500 is really good. Now for my base rate, I've made over $1,000 for the base rate. And the base rate is what I really look for what I can do within, you know, my time period, my time clock. What's up, guys? It's Monday. I'm gonna be starting off a new contract week with Amazon today. I did a 24-hour reset yesterday, so I didn't do anything yesterday. It was Sunday. I did do a Loretto round trip on Saturday, and it was heavy rain. And I forgot that my window in my Pathfinder stopped working. So my window stopped working, and water was coming in, I guess, and my seat is wet. And it's still wet after a couple days. That's why I'm sitting on a blanket right now. But I just got some news from my accountant, and apparently I owe like $2,900 after everything from everything from last year, what I made. Which, if you haven't seen that video, that video came out on my salary of Amazon, and pretty much so I owe 2,900, and I'm trying to figure out if I have any extra fuel receipts laying around that I maybe didn't add, or any extra maintenance receipts. So I'm scrambling around the house right now trying to find any other receipts that I didn't find and bring that down uh, to nothing. As well as I talked to my wife that I think we're gonna have to make that change over to the S-Core bank account, because obviously having a regular account, I'm still having to owe, and I felt like the entire year last year I was playing catch up, and right now I'm kind of playing catch up. So I think we're gonna have to make that change over to the S-Core account to see if that brings taxes down even more, because I do plan on hiring drivers and building up the business even more. So I am going to try to make that change over to the S-Core account um, sometime this month. I have to find time. Right now I got my butt out of bed. I told myself I gotta go to the gym. Like I really do need to get back into shape. I used to be in really good shape. I got into truck driving. That kind of went out the window, and now I kind of go whenever I just feel like it. So I slept in a little bit, and I told myself I'm gonna go to the gym. You know, get on the treadmill, get on the, do a little bit of lifting, just move this body just a little bit more than just sitting in the truck. So I made it here. I'm at True Fit out here in San Antonio. I'm gonna do an hour. That's all I want to do. That's all I've been doing. Even when I was on active duty, I was always just trying to give an hour inside the gym, because I had other areas that I would focus on. Like I'll do a lot of swimming, and then a lot of rucking and running on the side. But as far as the weight room and stuff like that, I just do 1 hour in there, and then maybe 15-20 minutes of running, which I would rather run outside. I really do need to figure out how to just build a home gym, and just so I don't have to waste my time driving out here, because it's a time thing, right? Wouldn't you just, right, if you had everything at home, you would probably do everything at home. But I'm gonna get in here, and then eat some lunch, and then get ready for the Amazon relay account. As far as that, the times, I'm still gonna be doing the 1400 to 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I don't mind those hours. I got used to it. It enables me to sleep better as soon as I get home. I actually sleep a lot better. I have to deal with the afternoon traffic. I don't like that, but I do sleep a lot better. So I'm gonna get in here, and I'm gonna catch you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I made it back to the truck. Just finished up my pre-trip. I'm gonna head out of here a little early. I could grab the incorrect amount of drinks that I thought I had. Gotta be careful with leaving on the fridge. When I leave the truck with the fridge on, more than 24 hours, like that, the batteries just get weak. After 2 days of leaving the truck alone, you can have a dead battery, and I've had that. So I only like to leave the fridge on, especially now because it's hot, and I want to make sure my drinks are cold in there. But I'm going to show you guys the Texas Texas hours of service. When you're running in Texas, you can actually see it. This is kind of what it looks like. You got a 12-hour drive time, 15-hour shift, and a 70-hour cycle, and you get a 24-hour reset instead of a 34-hour reset. And that's what I'm using now, because I don't plan on leaving Texas for a little while. The last time I went to Louisiana, I was just for a 34-hour contract. I've been looking at the load board, like a Truck Smarter, and a lot of the reefer loads are paying very well right now. But yeah, guys, just finished up my pre-trip. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here a little early so I can stop by the store real quick. And I started the other truck, so I gotta go shut that off. The weather's been, sunshine and rain type of weather. So that's what we're dealing with right now. It's like rain, but it's like sunny outside. And but it does look like it's gonna rain a little later. And rain and high traffic or peak traffic does not mix very well. If you are from the Texas area, you know what I'm talking about. You know, traffic is traffic, and then you got rain mixing with peak traffic, just makes traffic worse. So I got the truck on over here. I'm gonna shut it down and then get up on out of here. Alright guys, so I made it to SAT 1 in San Antonio. Now, the minute I hit this button, it's gonna geofence and know that we're here, and I'm gonna check in. And once they let us in the gate, the 13-hour contract has officially begun for the week, or for today at least. So let's see. So they opened up the gate. We're all checked in. We're going to tractor parking because the trailer is not ready. It needs to go to Katy. We're going back to Katy, Texas. So it looks like, you know, they got me going a round trip Katy all last week. It may be like that all this week. It's a 400-mile round trip today. I have to refuel. The weather looks, you know, foggy out, you know, like cloudy outside, so it looks like it is gonna rain. But go ahead, go to tractor park and hang out. The load board has slowed down, so I'm starting to think that possibly the load board was all like that last week because of the holiday. A lot of people were at home, so I wonder if it was busy because, you know, people were home. So got a bunch of drivers hanging out over here. I'm gonna park. What's up guys? So I stopped over here at Road Ranger Seguin. My Mudflap app said that right now it's at 355. But on the Mudflap app, I got the fuel for $3.30, so I'm gonna save myself a few dollars there. It's starting to rain right now. I'm actually gonna cut through the alternate 90, take the back road all the way up north. And yeah, it looks like it's gonna start raining. It's starting to rain right now. So I finished pumping. We got 85 gallons for $303. I'm going to show you guys on the Mudflap app how much we actually got charged, how much we're saving. When you finish pumping, you're going to get a text message, and the text message will show how much, you know, something like this, how much they're charging you. And you can see we got fuel for $281.23 for 85 gallons. So we saved $22.17 for fuel today. This was the cheapest in the San Antonio area, and I was actually heading this way anyway. So fuel savings, Mudflap, download it, use my referral code at the bottom, and you can start your fuel savings. So back in Katy, I'm already hooked up to the trailer. Gonna get back on the highway, head back to San Antonio. Actually, I'm going to Kyle, Texas right now, and then from Kyle, delivered to a location in Austin, and then Austin back to San Antonio. So, you know, I put the seal on a trailer, and I noticed like that trailer that I'm hauling right now, that I'm taking to Kyle, Texas, is pretty much empty. I think there's like 1,000 pounds in that trailer. I saw the BOL, less than 1,000 pounds. So I could have put that thing in everything in there in the back of a van, a minivan or something. But sometimes that happens when, you know, you're picking up a trailer, you know, you're really picking up a couple of packages that got no other way of transportation. So, beautiful day out here. It's gonna turn into a beautiful night the rest of this drive. I'm trying to do as much vlogging in the daytime because vlogging at nighttime is just, I'm gonna have to get a flashlight or something from when I do vlogs and stuff. Welcome back guys. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and download the Mudflap app. Use my referral code at the bottom of the video so you can start your fuel savings. So it's the next day. I hope you guys like the backing video I had in Austin. We're starting another shift right now. We're going back to Katy, round trip back to Katy, 375 miles today. And right after this, once I get to Katy, and if I'm waiting there for a trailer, we're gonna go ahead and do a breakdown of last week's settlement or the payment from Amazon pending.